Alrighty, let's talk about another one of my favorite guns here. This is the Smith & Wesson Model 65. Smith & Wesson manufactured this gun from 1972 until I think it was 2004. This is probably one of the most prolific used guns in police work. Except for the FBI, I believe they had the Model 13 357 Magnum. The only thing I've ever heard about these guns, and never seen it, but I've heard it, was that using the 158 grain 357 hot loads plus P loads developed cracks in the K-frame. I've never seen it, but supposedly that's why they discontinued and went into using the L frame. This was my service revolver, and I put competition grips on the back of it. I thought I had a better grip with it. I used this in competition. All my trophies that I won in competition, I won on this gun. This is I've had action work done on this gun. As you can see, she's unloaded. And a very durable gun. During competition, we always shot 38 wad cutters, so you could cut perfect round holes in your target, and that didn't have a whole lot of stress. And I was going to tell you guys that one good way of knowing if your gun is wore out is try moving this. If you got much more play than that gun, you don't need to buy it. I would probably get somebody to rebuild the cylinder stop, or get you a new cylinder for it. But another thing to look for is the gap between the forcing cone and the cylinder. When you pull this back, that should lock in. There shouldn't be hardly any play in that at all. The only bad thing about shooting a lot of wad cutters back in, these guns got filthy nasty. Awful nasty. Has, you know, the fixed front and rear sights. I put a little bit of orange paint on the front of my sight to help differentiate between the rear and the front sight. That's the only thing I did not like about this gun. I also put a little black paint back here on the back side where I was doing my competition. Like I said, this is a old service revolver that I've had since 1980, and she's even got the police mark on it. I'm not going to show that to you, but it's right here on the back strap of the grip. And really fine shooting gun. The only reason I was real skeptical, I'll just say that, I was real skeptical about going from a revolver to a semi-automatic because of the accuracy. Once I got into the Glock, I realized that the accuracy was no problem. You had more firepower, less energy delivered. You know, 357 is going to deliver you a lot more foot-pounds of energy, and very reliable gun. I can say that for a fact. Thought you might enjoy looking at it. You ever get a chance to buy one of these things, I think they're retailing in really good condition right around 650 bucks. Used to, when I was purchased this from the department after we transitioned over from 357s to 9mm. I bought this gun for 150 bucks. And never regretted it since then. I practice with it still today. I'll use the 38s wad cutters, and I load it with the copper jacketed Spear plus P ammo, 357. So, thought you enjoyed seeing that, and hope you guys liked the video, and come back and see me again.